A plane takes off every few seconds somewhere in the world. Most land safely, but some never do. In just a few terrifying moments, a normal flight can turn into history's deadliest mistake, from small miscommunications in the cockpit to tiny technical failures ignored at the wrong time. Aviation disasters rarely happen because of just one reason. They happen because of chains of errors, human mistakes, system failures, bad weather decisions, poor training, and moments where seconds decide the fate of hundreds of lives. Today, we uncover 75 shocking plane crashes and mistakes that changed aviation forever. These are not just accidents, they are lessons written in fire, wreckage, and silence. Stay till the end, because what you'll learn today may change the way you look at flying forever. Aviation is considered one of the safest modes of transport in the world. Yet every safety rule, every checklist, and every warning system exists because something once went horribly wrong. When we look back at the history of plane crashes, one truth becomes clear. Most disasters were preventable. Many of the 75 shocking plane crashes we discuss today did not begin with explosions or sudden failures. They began with small mistakes. A misunderstood warning light, a rushed takeoff, a tired pilot, a faulty sensor trusted too much, overconfidence, pressure from airlines, weather myth, and communication failures between pilots and air traffic control have repeatedly proven deadly. One of the most common causes behind these crashes is human error. Pilots are highly trained professionals, but they are still human. Fatigue, stress, and distraction have played roles in some of the world's worst disasters. In multiple cases, captains ignored co-pilots' warnings, believing their experience was enough. In other tragedies, co-pilots were too afraid to challenge senior captains. This cockpit hierarchy has cost hundreds of lives. Aviation later introduced crew resource management, a system designed to ensure every voice in the cockpit matters, a change born directly from fatal mistakes. Another major factor is misinterpretation of instruments. Several aircraft crashed perfectly intact into mountains, oceans, and runways because pilots trusted incorrect readings. Faulty airspeed indicators have confused crews into thinking they were stalling when they were not, or flying normally when they were seconds away from disaster. In so many cases, automated systems took control based on wrong data, pushing planes into fatal dives, while pilots struggled to understand what was happening. These accidents revealed the dangerous side of over-reliance on automation. Weather-related mistakes are another repeating pattern. Pilots flying into known storms, airlines pushing schedules despite warnings, and airports failing to close runways have all contributed to deadly outcomes. Ice buildup on wings, wind shear during landing, and sudden thunderstorms have brought down planes that could have survived had different decisions been made. The pressure to arrive on time has sometimes outweighed safety, and passengers paid the price. Mechanical failures also feature heavily among shocking crashes, but even here, human decisions matter. Many aircraft had known technical issues that were delayed or ignored due to cost or time. Loose bolts, faulty maintenance procedures, and incorrect repairs have all led to catastrophic failures. Mid-air, in some tragedies, warning signs appeared days or weeks before the crash, but no one acted. These accidents exposed weaknesses in airline maintenance culture and oversight. Then there are communication failures. Misunderstood instructions between pilots and air traffic control, a single word spoken incorrectly, a heavy accent misunderstood, or a rushed clearance has caused runway collisions, mid-air crashes, and fatal takeoffs. One of the deadliest aviation disasters in history happened because two planes ended up on the same runway due to miscommunication in foggy conditions. Afterward, global aviation language standards were tightened, proving again that safety rules are written in blood. Some of the most shocking crashes involved fuel miscalculations. Pilots and ground crews using different measurement units, incorrect conversions, or simple math errors caused planes to run out of fuel mid-air. Incredibly, some aircraft glided safely to emergency landings, while others were not so lucky. These accidents forced aviation to standardize fuel calculation procedures worldwide. Design flaws have also played a tragic role. Certain aircraft models were rushed into service with systems pilots did not fully understand. When those systems failed or behaved unexpectedly, crews were unprepared. These crashes led to groundings, redesigns, and massive changes in pilot training. They remind us that technology alone cannot guarantee safety without proper human understanding. Terrorism and sabotage, while less common, are also part of aviation's dark history. Explosions, hijackings, and security failures shocked the world and changed airport security forever. Each incident forced new safety layers, proving once again that aviation evolves through tragedy. Across these 75 shocking plane crashes, a haunting pattern repeats. Warnings ignored, procedures skipped, assumptions made. But there is another side to this story. Because of these crashes, flying today is safer than ever. Every black box recovered, every investigation completed, and every recommendation implemented has saved countless lives. Behind every plane crash statistic is a story. Families waiting at airports, final phone calls, unfinished journeys, and lives changed forever. These 75 shocking plane crashes and mistakes remind us that aviation safety is not built on perfection, but on learning from failure. The skies are safer today not because accidents stopped happening, but because every tragedy forced the world to improve. The next time you board a plane, remember to tease every checklist, every rule. Every delay exists because someone once paid the ultimate price. And as long as these lessons are remembered, those lives were not lost in vain.